What's good with y'all? It's your boy AD, and to be honest, when's the last time you heard somebody say, you know what we really need? Another console to add another layer in the console war. I'll wait because I've never heard that, and to be honest, it's not really for the gamers. Who really has the money out here to be buying all these consoles? I mean, it would be hard for me to find a person that owns a Nintendo Switch, an Xbox, and a PlayStation 4. But you know, that's just me. But that's exactly what Slightly Mad Studios is focusing on. We're making another console that will compete with the Xbox and PlayStation consoles. Notice that they didn't say the Switch. One of the main reasons I think this won't work is because there's not enough room on the market for another console. I mean, like I said before, not a lot of people have all three consoles. I don't even have all three consoles. I don't really, and I play games a lot, but I don't know another person that has a Nintendo, PlayStation, and an Xbox console just sitting at home waiting for another one to be added to the mix. But, you know, Slightly Mad Studios, they make 2-card games and think they're ready to make a whole nother console. But, you know, that's neither here nor there. CEO Iron Bell made a surprise announcement on Twitter regarding the upcoming Madbox console, saying it's going to be a high-powered next-generation console to compete with the PS5 and Xbox 2. So really, he's looking forward to the next generation of consoles to compete with. In a tweet, he says, "What is the Madbox? It's the most powerful console ever built. It's literally mad. You want 4K? You want VR at 60 frames per second? You want a full engine for free to develop your games on it? You have it." I ain't even gonna lie, that was kind of convincing, made me want to buy a Madbox, but let me get back to it. NAME is reportedly an acronym for Media Arts Development Box, and or a contraction of the Madness engine that Slightly Mad Studios uses to make its games. So, first off, they already have the groundwork built, and they feel like they're already ready to compete with these other consoles. They just need the proper funding, and they just need the right rollout plan, because if you drop a console and nobody pays attention to it, then all those specs really don't matter. And speaking of specs, they say it's the most powerful console ever built with 4K resolution gaming, heavy support for the virtual reality headsets. VR, if you don't know what VR is, it's like you put it on your head and it shows you a virtual reality in the headset, so it makes you feel like you're actually there. And Madbox is saying they're making a console specifically to support those type of virtual reality headsets. And really, going forward, the next generation consoles are really going to focus on 4K television displays, because with these 4K television displays, the companies are making a push to make the most out of it, which makes sense. And another thing that Slightly Mad Studios promised was VR in 60 frames per second. Iron Bell clarified in a later comment that this meant 60 frames per eye, so it will actually be 120 frames per second / 120 AZ. I don't know what that is, but refresh rate in total. A refresh rate is how many times per second the image you see is refreshed or replaced, with higher refresh rate speeds, meaning smoother motion and lower risk of motion sickness, which is pretty important in VR. If accurate, that will match the PlayStation VR, which comes in about 120 AZ, which goes beyond the HTC Vive or Oculus Rift, which are both at 90 HZ. Now, given Slightly Mad's own development experience, we could be looking at racing games after racing games, because to be honest, I mean, I don't know any other games they're known for. So if they make this console just to put out highly rendered racing sims, I'm gonna be kind of upset, just to be honest. A console powerful enough for true VR gaming, which if you listen to the industry, a lot of corporations are saying that's the future of gaming. Every movie you see come out now that's like the futuristic of gaming has VR in it, so I could see them going in that direction. Speaking to Variety, Bell confirmed they were developing the console to be compatible with most major VR headsets. So they keep bringing up VR headsets a lot, and I'm pretty sure that's going to be the main focus just because of the downfalls of PlayStation and Xbox trying to jump into that field. But given how much prestige Microsoft and Sony has as a company, then I don't know how well the reception is going to be for Madbox making another console, because really it could end up with them putting out a console and they have no audience to show for it, and so that means no company will be even bothered to develop games for it, which would be kind of unfortunate, because I do want to see VR headsets take a step forward, because I feel like that is a great aspect of gaming, but no company's really focusing on that besides PlayStation. But then again, they're not really doing too much with that. So what y'all think about Madbox claims to supposedly developing a superior console that supports VR in a way that no other console offers? Let me know in the comment section down below, because I'm curious to find out if I'm going too hard on them or not. But to be honest, I do what I want. So that's it for the video. If you enjoyed this, make sure to let me know by hitting that like button, subscribe, and share this with your friend, neighbor, dog, or just that person across the street that thinks that Slightly Mad Studios is going to make the best console ever. Because without him, this wouldn't be possible. And with that, I'm out.